Our final segment here on Offside Sports, brought to you by Total Box Audio. Live free, listen louder. Find their amazing lineup of outdoor Bluetooth speakers, totalboxaudio.com. Big thank you to Paul Teran, everybody at 84 Lumber in Otay Mesa, California. Supplied us with the building materials for our brand new set. Reach out to Paul for all your building questions and needs. Paul.Teran at 84lumber.com. Okay, divisional round is over. 2 games left coming up this Sunday. NFC and the AFC championship game. You've got Patriots are at the Broncos for the AFC championship, NFC championship. You've got the Rams at Seattle. And of course, 2 weeks after that, we have the Super Bowl. And then the very next day, we all go into a depressive funk because the NFL is over. But Dave, you always say it's a finite product. We know it's going to end. We know it's going to start. And we still get depressed as hell when the season is over because it absolutely has delivered. Let's look at the Rams at the Seahawks. And we'll get our picks for the AFC and NFC championships here in a second. I think at the outset, people would think this might be another one of those games where the Seahawks kind of run away for it. But Dave, I'm expecting a friggin' dogfight. Me too. Especially the Rams winning the way they did in Chicago.
Oh, me too. I mean, these are two teams that play obviously a couple times a year, every year.
Right.
The Rams have dominated this series until this year when Seattle won. Okay, so you look at the 2 games early on in the year. The Rams won at home in Los Angeles by 3. Jason Myers missed a game-time field goal at the end for Seattle. And if you remember the strange Seattle Rams game this year where everyone thought the ball was dead, Charbonneau picks it up to hand it to the ref. Oh, that's a touchdown. And all of a sudden Seattle wins the game. No one even knew it was a live ball. By the way, Charbonneau tears his ACL.
Yeah,
he's out for the remainder of the year.
Right.
Anything can happen in this game. This, to me, is the best matchup, even whatever's going to be the Super Bowl. The matchup between the Rams, Seattle, I think, is the best
that was going to be my question. CJ, is this kind of going back to when the Cowboys and the 49ers were running roughshod in the 90s, and also the Patriots. Is this going to be our Super Bowl if you look at these 2 teams?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into the Broncos game, but the Patriots are pretty great game too. So maybe this is our Super Bowl. This might be the best game left, but yeah. I think the Patriots are going to compete. I'm already saying they're going to the Super Bowl. But, no, I'm excited for this game, and I think that something that's going to be a factor in this game, unlike it was in the Rams game against the Bears, is the weather.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to get good weather up there in Seattle. It's going to be a low of 33 and a high of 45, and it's going to be sunny. So maybe that's kind of cold for us.
Sure.
But football weather-wise, they're going to be able to throw the football. So I think we're going to get some points in that one.
Well, quarterbacks will tell you rain and snow, don't care. Wind, it wreaks havoc. Allison, do the Rams make a game of this, or could you see Seattle rolling?
I think it'll be a great game. Yeah. I really do. I just think that Seahawks defense is so strong. I don't know. But then I look at the Rams offense and I think the same thing. So I don't know. It's going to be great. I can't.
How about Cooper Kupp?
I know.
Ram finally lose for Seattle.
I know. And you look at the Rams defense and they're not pushovers either. They've had guys that have just had incredible years. And I look at this game and my heart is with Sam Darnold. When you think of where his journey has taken him in the NFL, bounced around, Panther, Viking, 49er, Jet, and now he lands in Seattle with the team that he doesn't have to be the guy. He can just be a good football player. I think this is going to be a dogfight. CJ, I love the fact that we got good weather. Either team could blame it on, whoa, it started to rain or whatever. The Denver Broncos are going to be hosting the New England Patriots, and if you don't know, in overtime last week against Buffalo, Bo Nix, quarterback for the Denver Broncos, breaks a bone in his ankle, and I believe he had surgery yesterday, and he obviously is out of the playoffs. Backup Jarrett Stidham is going to be the starting quarterback for the Broncos, and CJ immediately I would think, oh my God, this just send the Patriots to the Super Bowl now. A backup quarterback who really hasn't had a number of important snaps this season, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Stranger things. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Jarrett Stidham has, 5 career starts, and he hasn't thrown a ball since
2023.
2023.
All right, a little rusty.
But that Broncos defense is legit.
They better score 21 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, there's beauty in the fact that you haven't seen Jarrett Stidham play, and what are you going to game plan for?
Exactly. You don't have a lot of film on him.
Sean Payton didn't look nervous. He really didn't. He sort of had a little smirk on his face. So
Everything he has is little.
calling him Stiddy like he's just his guy, you know?
I know. It's like, come on, dude. Come on, Sean. Steady.
Has there ever been a better case for you? There are good quarterbacks that maybe necessarily aren't starters, but I guess if you don't get any playing time, maybe he's a good quarterback, but you don't get any playing time. But I feel like there are places for really good backup. There's enough players. You could have guys that could get some snaps. So you're not in this situation.
If he was any good, he'd be starting for an NFL team. He's just not. All right, the Denver defense is outstanding. It stinks for Bronco fans, honestly. You made it this far, and you really feel like you don't have a chance to compete. And I'm sorry, Mike Vrabel's a great coach, and the Patriots are playing outstanding football right now. But when you say you don't know what you're going to get, there's not a lot of film on him. He's not a knuckleball pitcher. I mean, he's throwing football. And so if he was any good, he would have been starting for an NFL team is the way I look at it. So if I was a Bronco fan, I'd be extremely frustrated that we made it this far. Now, I'll also say it's weird that your name has to be either Sean or Mike to coach in one of these games. Right? Right? Kind of crazy. Give Sean and Mike on both sides.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And also at the same time, you look at the family thing. The Kroenke family owns the Rams. Kroenke family and the Walmart family owns the Broncos. Brother and sister going at it on the other side. Well, that'd be a weird matchup. But right now, the Patriots have the easiest road I've ever seen by having this injury to Bo Nix, unfortunately.
It really did get it did get easy with Bo Nix going down in spite of the Broncos defense. Okay, it's time for us to put our money where our mouth is. Who were you going to pick to win the NFC and the AFC championships, Dave? We'll start with you. Who is our matchup in 2 weeks? And what is it Super Bowl LI?
60. Am I right on 60?
LI?
Yes.
I'm trying to do the Roman numeral, but I can't.
Yeah.
Whatever. 60. Yeah. Who's going?
I think it's going to be well, either way, it would be a matchup we've seen before because I have the Patriots in it. The Rams faced the Patriots before, if you remember.
Sure.
We didn't even get into the Brandon Cooks play calling thing, but the catch, not catch. But Brandon Cooks, people would have said if on the Rams would have held on to a ball, the Rams would have won the Super Bowl. Of course, he never holds on to anything. But I'm going to go with New England on the AFC side. I'm going to go with Seattle on the other side. And if you remember that Super Bowl where Seattle's about to win it, Pete says, hey, let's throw it one more time.
That's right.
But I'm going to go Seattle, New England. And real quick, quick question. I know we're short on time. Is it better to lose this championship game than to lose the Super Bowl? Like, how devastating is it to lose a Super Bowl compared to a championship game?
Oh my God, you can at least hang your hat on the fact that you got to play in a Super Bowl. To lose the game before you were that close and you don't know what the outcome of the Super Bowl was, I think it's losing the Super Bowl.
Or if you'll ever get back.
That's true. Siege, who's your Super Bowl matchup?
I'm going with the same two teams that I called out in Week 6.
You did.
The Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. And fortunately, the New England Patriots have a little bit easier ride, but need Seattle to show up, and I think those two are going to the Super Bowl.
Allison?
It's going to kill me to say this, but I'm also going Seahawks Patriots. I feel so bad for my Broncos. I would definitely have them going if the injury hadn't happened to Bo Nix.
Yeah.
We are where we are.
I'm going with the Patriots. And you guys, I'm taking the Rams. I think the Rams are going to get it done in Seattle. Stranger things have happened. So I think we're going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. What are we going to bet on this week when it comes to Daily Fantasy, the betting show presented by our friends at Owner's Box Daily Fantasy Sports? Sign up at ownersbox.com with our code Offside or download the Owner's Box app. Sign up with our code Offside. Click on ownersbox.com. Start playing today. Last week, Allison lost. I lost. Dave lost. CJ Stubbs, the wins. Kenneth Walker went off. All right, Dave, who are you going with as far as your bet of the show?
All right, I'm going with my favorite player in the NFL to watch. It's Puka Nacua to have more than 91.5 receiving yards. I was glad I was able to grab him. First time Allison didn't hoard him. And I think it's a win this week for me.
Love it. CJ?
I'm going to plan on the Rams defense keeping everything in front of them, and I'm going to go with Jackson Smith and Jigba over 6.5 receptions.
Gotcha. Allison, who you going with there?
I'm going with Seahawks Cooper Kupp to have more than 29.5 receiving yards.
You got to figure going into this game, he wants to stick it to his former team, right?
Yeah, yes. And he had a great performance last week, and I feel like they're working him into the game more. And 29.5, like you always say, it could be one play.
I went a little different this time. I'm not going yards gained or receptions, yards and stuff like that. I'm going with rushing attempts, and I'm going to take Trevion Henderson, running back for the New England Patriots. He's going to get more than 9.5 attempts rushing the ball against what still is a good Denver Broncos defense. All right. As we put on this lid on this episode of Offside Sports, massive thank you to everybody here at Loft 100 Studios for making this show possible. Thanks to Turtlebox Audio, Municipal Clothing, Bebemos Tequila, Chase the Sun, WeDrinkTequila.com, and 84 Lumber for their support and partnership, and Turf & Sons for the surface of our brand new stage. Click on turfandsons.com today. Most of all, thanks to you for hanging out with us. For Dave Palais, Allison Ratzleff, and CJ Stubbs, I'm Mike Costa. We will see you next time.